In this video we're going to be taking a look at the Hoka Skyflow. I'm going to be trying to work out if this new shoe from Hoka is better than the Clifton. Hello everybody and welcome to 4D Runs. My name is Chris Ford and I'm a running coach who loves to review running shoes here on YouTube. We make loads of videos about running shoes and some other cool stuff. So make sure you do subscribe before you carry on with the rest of this video. So the plan with this video today is to talk about these, the Hoka Skyflow. Now this new max stack daily training from Hoka has come out and it's left me a little bit confused, and we'll come on to that later on in the video. Not only are we going to be working out what's going on here, we're also going to be talking about the stats and features, what I like, what I don't like, and as I said at the end, we're going to try and figure out what this shoe is actually good for. Okay people, so before we do anything else, let's get the old disclaimer done. Okay, so that's got me covered, hopefully. And let's move on to stats and features. So this max stack daily trainer is £150. We've got the supercritical EVA foam in this shoe. It's got a 41mm stack in the heel, 5mm drop. We've got an engineered jacquard mesh upper. The shoe is set up to be, I would say, smoother and less aggressive than some of the other shoes in the Hoka range in terms of the rocker feel to it. There's no plate in it. It's over 300 grams, and this is a UK 10, people. This does not fit true to size for me. We've got decent rubber coverage on the outsole. The sidewalls are built up quite nicely, so you sort of sit in the shoe, so it gives you some of that inherent stability. And I think that's about it in terms of stats and features and what's going on here. Okay, so this has got that jacquard mesh, I think it's like krill upper, or whatever they called it on some of the Hoka shoes, which is quite nice in terms of the fit and feel, although it does get a bit warmer, we'll come on to that. We've got the supercritical EVA foam that's been put into some of the Hoka shoes this year. It is over 40mm of stack, although it doesn't feel it. You've got very good rubber coverage on the outsole that does a fantastic job. You've got quite a thick tongue. It feels very similar to what's on the Triumph. It's not gusseted. You've got a bit of foam around the heel, again adding comfort, which works well. Quite a long shoe, although this is a size 10 instead of UK 9.5. Okay, so the shoe is set up for those daily miles. It's very unaggressive the way it's set up, which is a good thing. The supercritical EVA foam is a soft-ish. It's not overly soft, but it's not overly firm. And I'll come on to the ride in the likes and dislikes. Definitely doesn't, like I said before, feel like you've got over 40mm of stack here. Okay, so with that out of the way, let's move on to the things I like and the things I don't like in this quick review. Okay, so the things I like. I kind of like the upper to a degree. It's comfortable and it wraps around your foot real nice, but it is warm. I like the comfort around the heel. I like the outsole, I think it's brilliant. I don't mind £150 for the shoe, and the stack heights work well, even though I can't really notice it. Okay, and that's about it in terms of likes. Right, dislikes. I don't really care for the ride. I was really disappointed with the ride, actually. I was expecting something completely different. And I think that's a lot down to the fact of how much I like the Max 6 from Hoka. The foam just doesn't really do anything. It's a bit boring and it's a bit dull and it's a bit lifeless. For example, the Triumph 22 is a much better shoe, and that is considerably dull as well. So there's just, there's not anything here to really make me sort of, I don't know, get excited. Now I appreciate max cushion daily trainers aren't the most exciting thing in the world, but you can do a very good job with them, and I don't feel they've done that here. What I think this needs is just a bit of playing around with the geometry. I think just making it a little bit more smoother. It just feels a bit, I don't know, awkward. So yeah, there's not anything here really that I could turn around and say to you, you know what, go and spend your £150 right now on this shoe, because there's just other shoes out there that are better. There is, for example, a shoe from Puma, which I can't tell you about, that's much better than this. The Ghost Max 2, much better than this. And even the Ghost Max 1, much better than the Hurricane. And the Triumph 22 from Saucony, even though they're rather boring, is better than this. I just don't really see why you'd buy this. Even if you're a massive Hoka fan, I just don't see the point of you buying this. I'd rather you wait and see what they do with the Clifton 10 and then maybe have a look at that. There's absolutely no reason to buy this. I think this is probably a good walking shoe, and that's about it. So look, Skyflow from Hoka, total waste of time. Shouldn't have really bothered putting it out. I think if you was going to put this out, Hoka, you should have done something a little bit more awesome with it. I said, made it feel a bit more smoother. Maybe go towards like that Nimbus kind of way in terms of comfort. That's where I think you should have gone. This is a bit of a, I don't know, a bit vanilla, a bit boring, a bit middle ground, a bit uninspiring. So up your game, Hoka. I love the Max 6, and this is way off that mark. So there we go. Okay, that's it. Now look, if you disagree with me, let me know in the comments. absolutely open to your opinion on the shoe as always. But yes, I shall catch you all later.